Oh, okay. It is live. Hello and welcome to Hot Shot Wrestling Podcast. This is Brian. I'm here with,
Brian.
And Chase.
and today we're going to do the 2021 top 50 so far. March 21, 2021 top 50. Okay. Number 50 is Eddie Edwards, LMNR. What the crap?
That means last month he was not ranked.
Oh, okay.
I know we didn't do the official video last month, but
We didn't even do the ranking.
that's what I'm saying. I know we didn't do the official video, but I already had it made out. So
Okay. He really hasn't done this much so far this year since he lost the title early, late last year. So,
I can't think of a thing he's done this year so far.
okay.
Was that match with Sami Callihan good like this year or was that last year? I don't remember.
That was this year. The
yeah,
part
that
line,
was good.
that was January. That was not great.
Yeah.
Number 49 was the Good Brothers, and last month they were ranked number 22. The best thing they've done is won the Impact World Tag Team title and lost them to Finjuice.
I mean, yeah. They're on AEW all the time as Kenny Omega's bodyguard. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 48, Damian Priest. Last month he was 46, and he hasn't done anything on the main roster except be Bad Bunny's bodyguard.
He's not even in the match at WrestleMania.
No, because John Morrison is injured. That's why he's not even in the match. So he is
He's just Bad Bunny's manager.
What?
He's just Bad Bunny's manager, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Or a bodyguard, either one. His career is over. Sorry.
It's probably not good when they're like, let's let the rapper sing or wrestle instead of you.
Yeah, pretty much. I told Dylan that was the way it was going to happen. Number 47, Show of New Japan. Last month he was 47. The best match he had this year was against Hiromu Takahashi, which I didn't even see.
Dylan said it was a good, like almost an hour long match. So I didn't watch it though. Usually he's a tag team guy, but I guess they're trying to push him in the singles now. But we'll see if he actually wins anything or not.
He might win that by heavyweight title, but I doubt it. Number 46 is WWE United States Champion Matt Riddle. Last month he was 50. The best thing he's done is won that United States title, and he had a match against Ali that broke Retribution up. Pretty much sums it up.
I mean, he's been booked pretty weak, but then they put the title on him.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do with him. I don't even think he's going to have a match at WrestleMania, though. So.
Yeah, I doubt it. And the only reason he won the title off of Lashley is so Lashley could win the WWE title.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 45, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Last month they were 49. They haven't done much either because, yeah, the Women's Tag Team Championships are pointless.
He wrestled Sasha Banks like 20 times.
Yeah, and yeah. And we're not going to go into the Nia Jax thing when she faced Lana at that tables match.
What happened, Brad? I don't remember.
We're not going there. Number 44, Josh Alexander. He's in the X Division. And last month he was 36 because he had an X Division title shot. Now he hasn't even got that. So, yeah.
True. He might not make it the top 50 next
month. Number 43, the Grizzled Young Veterans. Last month they were 45. they're in a triple threat match for the vacated titles that they won't win. It's them, Legado del Fantasma, and MSK. And they were in the finals of the Dusty Cup, which MSK beat them at. So, yeah.
Yeah, MSK would probably win.
Probably more than likely. Number 42, Kenta. Last month he was 37 because he got a match with John Moxley that he lost. Hasn't done anything since that I know of.
Well, he showed up on Dynamite, but then he lost the United States title match pretty quickly. Too. It wasn't even that competitive, so that's. He was in the cup they're having now. I think he made it to the Final Four, but he lost.
The New Japan Cup, though, that Will Ospreay won.
Yeah, he made it to the Final Four, but he lost.
Okay, number 41 is Dakota Kai. Last month she was 43. Let's see. Her and Raquel were the tag team women NXT Women's Tag Team Champions for 30 minutes or an hour. Take a pick.
I'm not sure. Those belts look really nice, but I don't know why they exist though.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, just because stupid. Just to give Amber Moon another title that, yeah. Number 40, Ace Austin, the Impact X Division champion. Last month he was not ranked because he wasn't even in contendership for that title or anywhere near it, other than he had the Super X Cup. Now he's the champion.
Okay.
Anything else?
I don't know why, but okay.
Yeah, I don't either. Number 39, Fire and Flavor, the Knockouts Tag Team, Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Last month they were 48. Okay, they haven't done anything but beat the crap out of Havoc and Nevaeh. So why did they go up in ranking?
There's a lot of different rankings this month than there was last month.
I think it's mainly because everybody else was falling, and if you look at the 3 women tag team champions, they're probably the best set of them, right? They're probably. The best.
Yeah, well, I like Shotzi, and Amber's okay.
I mean, I like those two, but they haven't really had the titles for a week or two.
They're better than Nia Jackson and Shayna Baszler, but I can't say much.
Yeah.
Number 38, Kyle O'Reilly. Last month he was 34. The only reason he was up higher last month than he was. Oh wait, was that when he was contending for the title? No. So why was he up last month than this month? Because he's going to be facing Adam Cole in a better match that'll probably move Adam Cole to the main roster.
I guess it's just because he was coming out of the feud with the title, and then he was feuding with Adam Cole because Adam Cole turned on him. Because
they're giving Adam Cole a big feud before they move him up to the main roster after WrestleMania. Undisputed Era is not going up. Adam Cole is. Number 37, Cody Rhodes. Last month he was 32. Again, why did he go up last month? Because, yeah, the only good thing he had was that match with Shaq. I don't know of anything else he's done.
He
hasn't been TNT champion since, Full Gear? So, no, nothing.
Right now he's feuding with, he's feuding with Penta, but then he's also kind of feuding with, what's that guy's name? What is that dude's name? It's very generic in his faction. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, QT Marshall?
QT Marshall, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he's not doing much.
Number 36, The Miz. Last month he was 20 because he had the title. Now we don't have the title, and he's fighting Bad Bunny, which will be a bad match. It will be the worst match on WrestleMania. More proof that Miz's career is dead.
Yeah. He's transitional champion. That's about it.
He had a championship for a week. Let's go to the next one. Number 35, Raquel. Last month she was 42 because she was in she won the Dusty Cup and became a champion for, again, 30 minutes to an hour.
She's probably gonna go higher. She's probably about to get
higher next month if she does, because she has a match with Io Shirai, but we don't know what's gonna happen in that match.
I feel like she's probably gonna win the title, but we'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised either way. Number 34, Sami Callihan. Last month he was 33. Okay. The only thing he's done is had a barbed wire massacre match, which was in January against Eddie Edwards, and he's been feuding with Trey to team with Trey. So, yeah, there's that.
He dropped one spot. He might drop more if he don't do something next month.
Yeah, because he's not going to go for a title anytime soon. It looks like he's going to be like teamed with Trey like he was with Ken Shamrock.
This next one is kind of surprising a little bit.
33, Naito. Last month he was 17, but he hasn't done anything since Wrestle Kingdom because he's injured.
Well, he challenged Kota Ibushi for the Intercontinental title, but he lost. So that's all he's done.
He only challenged for one title.
Yeah, he only challenged him for the Intercontinental title, but he even lost that. So,
So he hasn't done much either since losing those double titles.
Exactly.
So,
now they've just merged the Intercontinental title into the World title. They merged them together. So the Intercontinental
well,
title.
it looks like that's going to be Kenny Omega's next feud, probably after he wins that Impact title.
Could be.
Number 32, Shingo Takagi. Last month he was 41. That was when he had the actual never open title.
This
now
month,
because he lost it to Tanahashi.
he did make it to the finals of the Cup against Will Ospreay.
That's why he went up. He made the final. I didn't watch that Cup. I only know Will Ospreay won it. So
yeah, he lost to the finals to Will Ospreay. I think Shingo might have beat Okada in the Cup too, though. So he had some big ones.
Number 31, Cesaro. Last month he was 35. His biggest feud is feuding with Seth Rollins right now. That's all he's doing.
They're going to wrestle at WrestleMania, so I guess he's getting a WrestleMania match. Would this be his first singles WrestleMania match? Correct.
Probably.
I don't ever recall.
Usually he's always just in like multi-man matches, so
yeah.
I think this is his first one. We'll see if they actually give him the win or not, though.
Number 30, Drew McIntyre. Last month he was number 25 because he was the actual WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This month he's been feuding with Sheamus. They had a no holds barred match at Fastlane, which was okay. But the funny thing was, right before that they had a duel with steel steps where Drew McIntyre hit a foot and fell over the ring barriers. It didn't even look real, and Sheamus about died because the stairs about hit him in the fucking head.
I was about to say, even 25. I mean, he was the WWE champion 25 last month. I mean, his reign was getting pretty stale. That's probably why he was so low.
And yeah, it's going. We'll see what happens at WrestleMania, but I'm
afraid he's gonna win at WrestleMania. I hope not.
I am too, but number 29, FTR. Last month they were 38. The only reason they went higher this month is they joined the Pinnacle stable with Shawn Spears and MJF, and they beat the fuck out of the Inner Circle.
Yeah, they were kind of doing nothing, but now they're part of a stable.
And that's either going to set up either a Blood and Guts match or your Stadium Stampede match. I don't know which one they're going to do for Double or Nothing. I'm hoping it's a Blood and Guts match.
Yeah, surely it will be.
What?
Surely it will be.
Hopefully it will be. because I don't. The Stadium Stampede match last year was good, but I'd rather see a blood and guts match.
They said they would go back to that match, so maybe they're going to now.
They're going back to it at Double or Nothing. That's when they're going back to it because they won't be traveling until September. It looks like.
Yeah, it's probably right. They might do both. They might do a Stadium Stampede and a Blood and Guts because AEW likes to have long feuds. So,
well, I don't know. We'll see.
They might do Stadium Stampede in May for Double or Nothing. And
Blood and Guts in August.
Yeah.
Or September.
Yeah.
Number 28, Bianca Belair. Last month she was 27. She had a match with Sasha, tagging with Sasha for the NXT Women's title, and she won the Royal Rumble last month. And she's facing Sasha for the title at WrestleMania. So
she hasn't really went up because she's just been kind of floating until WrestleMania. So.
Yeah.
She'll probably win the belt though, so I'll probably give her a big boost.
Maybe.
I don't understand this one right here.
Number 27, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, the SmackDown Tag Team titles, they went up from last month being 31. They haven't done anything since winning those titles from the Street Profits.
I think I put them.
It's because they're the champions. Because I rank my champions higher than anybody. When I did my ranking, I did the champions first. But these were in that first set. But I don't know why they went up.
Yeah, they're just. I don't know. I forget that they're even the tag team champions. Honestly,
I have to.
I guess I think they're wrestling Mysterio and Dominic at WrestleMania. They'll probably lose.
Oh, great. Probably. That's great.
Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, they're just their time to get pushed has come and gone. They didn't get pushed. Now they're just pointless, I guess.
Who?
Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Like there was a time where they could have got pushed, but they never pushed them, so now they're just pointless.
Yeah. Number 26, AJ Styles. Last month he was 19. Okay, other than challenging the New Day for the WWE, the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania, what has he done?
Nothing. That's probably why
he didn't do shit.
Probably why he dropped 5-6 spots there.
I don't even know why he was 19 last month.
I think he did. Well, he was in the. Did he wrestle Drew McIntyre? Well, he's in that Elimination Chamber. That's about it, though.
Yeah. And he was one of the first couple eliminated. So, yeah.
He was pretty, one of the last few people in the Royal Rumble, too. But other than that,
yeah. Number 25, Hiroshi Tanahashi, never openweight champion. Last month he was 23. Okay, the best thing he's done this month was win that never openweight title. Did he go? How far did he make it in the finals of that, or in that super, or the New Japan?
I think he made it to the second round. He didn't make it that far.
So that's why he dropped.
Jay White beat him in either the first or second round. I can't remember.
That's why he dropped then.
Yeah, but the never openweight title is probably one of the least prestigious belts. But now, where they got rid of the Intercontinental title, it's kind of went up in prestige. So they're trying to make it
because it's their second highest title now, probably.
Because they got the United States title, but it's never seen because Jon Moxley has it.
Jon Moxley is stuck here because he cannot travel because of he has to wait a month or two before in quarantine.
Yeah.
Which that may end soon. So, yeah.
I'll say Jay White made Tanahashi tap out clean, so that's a rarity too.
Number 24, El Desperado and Taiji Ishimori, IWGP.
Taiji.
What?
Taiji Ishimori.
Yeah.
They were 39 out of their 24. So
yeah, they won the titles. I don't know why.
Who did they
When
win?
did they win the titles? Didn't they win them last month?
I think so.
So why did they go up?
I'm pretty sure that one guy's got 2 titles.
That's because they're still the champions. Yeah, Taji Ishimori isn't he the junior champion too?
One of them is.
Yeah,
no,
he's
I
just,
thought Takahashi was.
No, he vacated it.
Taji Ishimori won it not too long ago. So yeah, he's got 2 titles.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why
That
they went
might
up
be
too.
why they went up then.
Number 23, we got
Feed.
maybe
There
the
it
New
is.
Day.
Number 23, the New Day were all tag team champions. Last month they weren't ranked because they weren't the champions. They beat the Hurt Business.
Did I hear this right? They became 13-time tag team champions.
No, Kobe became 14-time tag team champion to tie the record. They're 11-time champions together.
I don't even feel like the New Day's had 11 reigns, but man, I guess they have. Shoot. Is that more than any tag team?
What?
Is that more than any tag team?
I don't know. I know
If you're-
Kobe Kingston's tied the record with I want to say Jeff
Edge?
Hardy.
Jeff Hardy.
Edge. Yeah, Edge is the one. Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking because if you count like all companies, the Dudley Boys have the record, but if you count just WWE titles, I feel like New Day probably has it at 11. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
because the Dudleys were 9. I don't know about Edge and Christian or the Hardys. It's either the Hardys or Edge and Christian probably.
Probably. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the Hurt Business wasn't doing anything with the title, so I guess
No. They were
Hey.
only being Lashley's bodyguard.
they basically put the titles on New Day because AJ Styles needed a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and it was better for the New Day than the Hurt Business. Number 22, Adam Cole. Last month he was 16. The only thing he did last month was split off in the Undisputed Era. Now he's fighting Kyle O'Reilly in an unsanctioned match, which will probably, after this match is over, take him to the main roster. So, yeah.
Probably. He lost to Finn Balor in the title match, so
Yeah, so because Karrion Kross is going to win the title at fucking NXT.
unfortunately.
I was hoping the Adam Cole Kyle O'Reilly match would be for the title, but no. Number 21, Deonna Purrazzo, Impact Knockouts champion. Last month she's 18. Has she done anything since Hard to Kill after defending that title? No, she defended it against ODB at Sacrifice. Hasn't done anything with it since.
I forget who the Impact champion is, so she probably hasn't done too much because I always forget who she is. So, yeah. But she's had it for what? Well, she lost it to Sue Young for a minute.
2 weeks. Because they did that title and the tag titles. The North won the tag team title for 2 weeks, and Deonna Purrazzo lost that title for 2 weeks and became a 2-time Knockouts champion.
True.
Number 20, Jon Moxley, the IWGP United States champion. Last month he was 11 because he was in an exploding barbed wire death match where the exploding ring was stupid because they couldn't blow the ring up with people inside of it. It looked like a joke.
It was a malfunction.
No, it was the fire marshal wouldn't let them blow up.
No, but what I think was supposed to happen was the explosions on the ropes. I think they were supposed to at least go off, but they didn't go off. So it just left a sparkler, and it was like,
yeah. But still, the fire marshal didn't okay it either. So yeah, no.
But obviously they were never going to blow up the whole ring. They could have done They could have done the rope explosions at least. But I think it was the funniest part was them having to explain Oh, Eddie Kingston just passed out.
Yeah, because he felt like he was in prison.
It was dumb.
Okay.
I don't
The
know. I don't
match
like that.
itself was not bad,
That
but
was
the
really
ending
good.
of it was pathetic.
It was a
And
good
now
match.
people are making a joke out of it. They made a joke out of it on Impact about hardcore justice.
So they made a joke where I think it was John Moxley said, "Impact paid for the ring. What did you expect?"
Yeah.
But I mean, the match itself was really good, though. But people won't remember that.
Other than it had a little bit too much fake blood in it.
The finish was cool with the fallen angel on the chair. Though.
Chair.
That's cool.
Number 19, the Guerrillas of Destiny, IWGP Tag Team Champions. Last month they were 15. You'll have to give me some info on this one because I haven't seen anything since Wrestle Kingdom. So take it away, Jace.
They won the titles at Wrestle Kingdom and they basically, I think they defended it against FinJuice once or twice. They've basically just been on a row. They've been undefeated this year, basically.
All
They're
right.
kind of like they got like a new look going for them now. They cut their hair short. Stuff
Yeah, I
like
like them better with the long hair.
And they're dropping in the rankings.
they haven't. I mean, they're undefeated, but they haven't put a huge feud yet together against anybody.
This is one of the biggest drops.
Number 18, Finn Balor, NXT champion. Last month he was number 6 because he had two good matches with Kyle O'Reilly at the time and a decent match with Pete Dunne, but he hasn't done anything since that. And that match with Adam Cole was okay.
I think this is mostly a product like this title reign starting to get stale a little bit.
And you know what's going to happen in NXT, so yeah.
Yeah.
Number 17, Daniel Bryan. Last month he was 24. He had a good match with Roman Reigns for the title. Hopefully it's made a triple threat at WrestleMania. Hopefully the way it was booked.
Tonight on SmackDown, he came out and demanded to be added to the match, but Edge just speared him. So I don't know if they're going to add him to the match or not. Hopefully they do, though.
Hopefully they. And he had a good showing in the Elimination Chamber. He lasted the whole freaking time.
Yeah. I feel like he will be added to it because who else is he going to wrestle? There's nobody for it.
No. Number 16, FinJuice, the Impact Tag Team Champions. Last month they weren't ranked. The only reason they got ranked this time is because they won the titles at Sacrifice. And they're on a tour in Japan, and they won't be back with those titles until Rebellion. So,
I guess it's one of those things where people from another company don't win titles in another company that often. So it's surprising.
Yeah. Number 15, the Young Bucks, the AEW Tag Team Champions. Last month they were 12. They haven't done anything since the Chris Jericho MJF match, which was okay.
They have a match coming up against Pac and Ray Phoenix, but I don't know when that's going to happen.
No, because they were in a trios match against the Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid, I believe.
Yeah. Then before that, they've just been doing singles matches. So
we'll see. Number 14, Edge. Last month he was 13 because he won the Royal Rumble. He was made an enforcer in the Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan match. He beat the crap out of both of them with a chair, and Roman Reigns won.
Yeah, he's basically about he dropped one spot, but that's about the same. It's probably. We'll see if he wins at WrestleMania or not. It is a 3-way match. Okay, I guess they announced it on SmackDown. It is a 3-way match. Well, that's good. Daniel Bryan will make the match better.
Number 13, Sasha Banks, SmackDown Women's Champion. Last month she was 7. She hasn't done much other than few in a tag team match with Bianca Belair versus the Women's Tag Team Champions, and she's gotten a fight with Bianca because they lost.
I'm just ready for him to have their match because it's annoying. They haven't done a good job building this feud up, honestly. They're doing that lazy. Let's go for the tag team titles and lose, and they get mad at each other.
Yeah. Number 12, Roman Reigns, Universal Champion. Last month he was 14. He had a good match with Daniel Bryan. That's why he went up 2 spots.
How good was that match? I didn't watch it. Was it pretty solid?
It was a good technical match. It could have been better, but it was.
See, I was pretty sure he was going to lose the Edge at WrestleMania, but now it being a triple threat match, I'll have no idea what time.
The last of SmackDown, okay.
Okay, got you.
Number 11, Darby Allin, the AEW TNT champion. Last month he was 21. He had a match against Sting, him and Sting tied for that street fight at Revolution. He had a match against John Silver and Scorpio Sky, which he both won. So, and his next feud is going to be Matt Hardy. So,
that street fight was really cool. I like that street fight.
Yeah, I do too.
Then he's basically main eventing Dynamite every week with putting his title on the line, and so I mean,
yeah,
he's being booked pretty strong.
Number 10, Big E, WWE Intercontinental Champion. Last month he was 28. He's in a feud with Apollo Crews.
Yeah, I like Big E. He's being booked pretty dominant, but I like the feud with Apollo Crews too. They've had some good chemistry. Surprisingly, I didn't know about it at first, but I think they're wrestling at WrestleMania too, though. So we'll see how.
I just don't know if I like Apollo Crews' gimmick though.
Oh, the Prince. The Prince.
The African warrior.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's better than bland, generic babyface, I guess. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. I'm pretty sure Big E's just going to crush him anyway. So.
Yeah. Number 9, Asuka, Raw Women's Champion. Last month she was 9. Okay. She had that Raw Women's Tag Team or WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match against Charlotte and hasn't done anything since because Lacey Evans got pregnant. Charlotte had COVID and may be out because of Andrade's release. So she's feuding have the match with Rhea Ripley because they couldn't do anything else for her because they can't bring Becky Lynch back yet. And she may go to SmackDown. So, yeah, there's that.
Asuka's been the champion for like a year or two. She's had a long reign, but I wouldn't say it's been the best.
She lost the title to Sasha for a month.
Yeah, I guess, but still, she still had it for a better part of a year at least. And it's Asuka. She's just likable. That's probably why she's so hot.
Number 8, Hikaru Shida, WWE or AEW Women's Champion. Last month she was 10. She had that match with Ryo Mizunagi was And
I thought that was a great match.
No.
The only bad thing about that match was it was overbooked at the ending, but other than that, it's good.
I'm not big on Ryo Mizunagi.
Oh, I see. I was about to say, I thought that was the match of the paper, honestly.
No.
Really?
No.
It's like Ryo Mizunami because she's not an attractive woman, Brad. Shut up.
Her gimmick was stupid anyway.
She's the woman
I hated that stupid miming rope pull thingy. Sorry, that was stupid to me.
No, Ryo Mizunami's great. I don't know what you're talking about. She sucks. Which one, Ryo Mizunami or?
That's something me and Tommy agree on. Thank you.
He didn't clarify who. He could be talking about Hikaru
No, I guarantee you it's Ryo Mizunami.
Yeah, she's great. Hikaru Shida, but she's been booked as a dominant champion.
The women's division, sort of, yes.
I disagree, honestly. The women's
Other
division.
than the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker match, yeah.
I mean, watch that Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa match. Holy, that's the match of the year so far. Period.
Yeah, that is, but that's been the only good women's championship match they've had.
Hikaru Shida and Ryo Mizunami was solid 4 stars.
Thank you, Tommy.
No, Tommy Henry, you know who's lame? Morton, or whoever your champion is. That's who's lame. Come on. Ryo Mizunami would wrestle circles around that man. All right. Who we got next? Who's
Number 7.
Number 7, which one? The Impact champion, world champion. Last month he was number 5. The thing is, he won the TNA World Championship too. So he should have gone up this month, but he didn't.
Yeah, he's had a solid. I can't believe he beat Moose. I didn't think he would beat Moose. I promise you, more people know who Ryo Mizunami is than I bet. Most people don't know Ricky Morton has a son. They'd be like, "What the hell?" Anyways, Britt and Rosa is great, but AEW is showing up. AEW Dynamite. The thing with AEW is they don't have consistency. It's good sometimes, but then one week
it's like bad sometimes. Yeah,
exactly. They need more consistency. Sometimes they'll have a great main event, and sometimes it's like, why is Cody Rhodes wrestling Brian Pillman Jr. in a 2-minute match? I mean, I just don't get it sometimes.
Sometimes it's got that old WCW feel, not like that.
True, it's kind of random.
I'd still rather watch it than some of the main event Raw or SmackDown.
Oh yeah, I agree with you there. Jimmy, she probably is. I don't know. Nobody knows. But no, she's just from that era. She's from that era of Japanese wrestling where all the women look like big men, like Aja Kong and all that stuff. But anyways, number 6. Who's number 6?
Io Shirai, the NXT Women's Championship last month. She was 3. She's had that title for almost a year. She had good matches with everybody on the roster. So yeah.
I mean, Io Shirai is great. What can you say about Io Shirai? But she's starting to fall in that. She's done everything in NXT though, so it might be time to go. Because I mean, she'll probably put Raquel over and maybe go to the main roster, I guess.
I hope she don't go to the main roster. I'm sorry, they'll ruin her.
Yeah, it is. You never know, but I mean, I don't know what else for her to do in NXT unless
I really don't know either.
Yeah, unless she gets in a tag team with somebody. But
she'll probably get stuck in a tag team with Asuka, knowing them.
Yeah, they're both Asian. Put them in a tag team.
It is wrong. It is WWE and Vince McMahon after all.
Yeah, no, I agree. They do that. All right, who we got? Top 5 time. Who we got number 5?
Number 5, Johnny Gargano, NXT North American Champion. Last month he was 4. He won the title. Really hasn't done anything. He fought Kushida at 1.
It is hard. That's why I don't watch it. I just get on Twitter to see what happens.
It's about hard to watch any weekly show anymore.
I'll say Dynamite is probably the best show, but it's by far not perfect. So it's got a lot of issues too. I usually just watch pay-per-view.
But he had a good match with Shida, but hasn't done anything since.
Yeah, I mean Johnny Gargano is. I mean he's basically been the same. He's just been the mid-card champion in NXT, but he has a nice little stable. What is it called? The Way.
The Way, yes. It's him, Austin
I mean, he's
Theory.
always entertaining. So.
Yeah.
All right, who we got? It's number 4.
Number
Bobby
4,
Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. The WWE champion. Last month he was 29 because he was the U.S. champion. Now he's the world champion in number 4. Or number 3. Or number 4. Okay. And what was that last comment?
I think he's just replying back about it's hard to
Yes.
watch. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Bobby Lashley hasn't done much since winning that title other than he's going to face Drew McIntyre. We already know that.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I couldn't hear y'all for a second. All right, Bobby Lashley. I mean, I'm really glad he won the WWE title because I like Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, he needed it. Yes.
I am afraid he's just gonna lose the title, but I hope they
Yeah,
let him.
so they can give Drew McIntyre his win at WrestleMania in front of some fans. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. But
Because
hopefully
they've
they-
already taken Batista out of the 2020 Hall of Fame so they can have a full crowd when he's inducted.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
why?
why he's not getting inducted this year.
Is that why they're inducting the Great Khali? Because they're like nobody cares.
Yeah, I was wondering why they're inducting him and not some of these other people.
Who's the hand?
But
I
I'm
guess
glad they're inducting Kane, though, so I can't complain about that one.
Kane's. I guess he's the headliner this year, right? Unless I forget.
Probably.
Yeah, he's the biggest.
Then you
Because
got Kane, Molly Holly, Great Khali, British Bulldog, and Eric Bischoff.
yeah, I would say Kane's probably the headliner out of that group.
Did you know the Great Khali speech?
You won't understand a word of it. You'll have to have Jinder Mahal translate for him.
No, they should bring that one guy back, Rajan. What was that name? His manager.
Rajan Singh.
Yeah. Oh Lord. All right, here we go. It's number 3.
The Walter, the NXT UK champion. Last month he was number 8. He's going to be in a feud with Ciampa at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver. He has held that title for, I think, 700 days.
I know he's had the title for over 2 years. I know that. So I don't know. If you haven't watched Walter, he's great. The only problem is, I would say most people don't watch NXT UK. I don't even watch NXT UK.
I've heard him and Ilya Dragunov's match was really good. I watched the NXT UK takeovers. That's the only thing I watched.
The Ilya Dragunov match from last year was really good. That was just. Phew, they were actually hurting each other. They were not like letting it. They weren't playing safe. They were actually being.
They were. I forget what that's called. Holding back.
They were very stiff. Let's put it that way. Like if they slapped the guy, they literally slapped the guy with full force. They weren't like laying off. Walter's just a monster, man. I don't know why Vince McMahon doesn't like him, but he could be huge if he was booked correctly.
Because he had that one David Starr guy step on his title.
Yeah, Walter's just insane.
And Walter and Vince McMahon is a very petty person.
He probably don't like him because he likes very few foreigners. I mean, he pushed Drew McIntyre finally, but other than that, they're far and few between. So
yeah,
we'll see. Who's number 2?
Number 2, Kenny Omega, the AEW champion. Last month he was number 2. He won the title. He had a good match with Moxley in an exploding barbed wire death match. He's going to be fighting for the Impact and TNA World titles at Rebellion, which is now Sunday instead of Saturday.
Kenny Omega, he's they
is
call him
awesome.
the greatest pro wrestler in the world for a reason, right? But what I like about this Kenny Omega reign is it's different from his New Japan stuff. He's a different character. Like he's the same. He's still the cleaner, but yeah, he's a different type of heel. You know what I mean? So he's really obnoxious, but he plays
Yeah.
off the rope well with Don Callis.
And Don Callis is really obnoxious, so yes.
I'm looking forward to that. If he wrestles
Yeah, that should be a really good match.
Christian and Kenny Omega, that's a very interesting match. I never thought I would see. So I'd like to see it. Hopefully that's what they do for Double or Nothing. I hope they do that for Double.
Think about that again.
He must keep hitting his home button or something.
Probably. That's why I don't keep my finger anywhere near that button. How long is it going to take him? Now, what were you saying?
I said I hope they do that match at Double or Nothing, Christian and Kenny Omega.
I hope so too, but I don't know. I don't know who will be facing at Double or Nothing.
I voted Kenny and Omega number 1 this time, but the actual number 1 is
Kota Ibushi, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, because he is double champion. Last month he was double one because he is the double champion. He has the 2 best titles.
Now it's just one title though, Brad. I'm confused.
Yeah, I know.
Well, is it even still called the IWGP Champion, or is it called the New Japan Heavyweight Champion now? I don't know if they changed the name, but he's their world champion. That's all you gotta know. The dude's a monster. Not a big Omega fan. I mean,
it's to each their own.
Yeah, to each their own. I mean, Omega was better like 2 or 3 years ago. There's no doubt about it, but he's still really good right now. But I mean, I think the greatest wrestler in ring-wise is probably Kota Ibushi. That's probably why he's number 1.
Yeah.
If you've never seen a Kota Ibushi match, go watch a Kota Ibushi.
I love all the ones I've seen with him in it, so that's why he's still my number 1.
Yeah, that man goes up to his opponents before every match and is like, "Drop me on my head 32 times, please."
Yeah, apparently. I feel like the thing where he has no blank look on his face when you hit him too many times.
Yeah, that's always fun. If he's starting to lose, he'll get like, I don't know how else to say it other than pissed off, and he'll just like go. He'll just look at you like he looks at you like a cold like killer looks at somebody. Like, I'm gonna kill you now. But anyway, I mean, the thing with New Japan though is I would like to see more events from New Japan, but they're kind of hard to get. They're on Fight, but
and expensive.
They're expensive on Fight. Yeah, there's a lot of
the Wrestle Kingdom wasn't that bad for both nights this year. It was only $30. Usually it's $50.
The thing with New Japan though is they're kind of like AEW. I mean, they have more than 4 pay-per-views, but they have 4 main ones usually, or give or take. And everything in between is usually filler, even though they're pay-per-views. They have a bunch of like 8-man tag and all that.
Yeah, about New Year's Dash was that way.
Basically, they have Wrestle Kingdom, and then they have they basically
Dominion.
have 2 things. Yeah, Dominion, and then they have the G1, but that's not a pay-per-view. That's a tournament.
I can't remember what the other 2 are.
Best of the Super Juniors.
That's a tournament.
So they mostly they have 2 big pay-per-views and tournaments, basically. You need to know about New Japan. Other than that, that's their top 50. So
now we have the Indie Rundown. Innovate Wrestling returns to Kingsport tomorrow night. The matches on the card are Action Ray versus Caleb Courageous with John Hawkins in Caleb Courageous' corner. Tyler Froese defends the television title for the last time in a 6-pack scramble match. 6-pack challenge. It's Tyler Froese, Tyler Thorne, Jeff Connolly, Josh Strong, J.C. Adams, and Chris Richards. For the School of Morton World Heavyweight title, RT3 the champion versus the Sultan. The Heat Seekers defend the United States Tag Team titles against mystery opponents, probably the Tate Twins.
Yeah,
I
they've been
mean,
wrestling quite a bit of me.
what?
I said, yeah, they've been wrestling quite a bit lately.
Probably the Tate Twins. More than likely the Tate Twins. Aiden Cross versus the Pretty Boy Biker, Brando Ryder. Okay.
Pretty boy back.
Yeah. Timmy Lou Ritten versus Chance Riser. Okay. Jordan Cage defends the United States Heavyweight title against Toby Farley in the main event with John Hawkins in his corner. Oh, and Chase Owens versus Gustavo Aguilar, and that might be. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be the main event or not.
Yeah, it's hard to tell them. Both them.
Book club.
Friday, April 16th, 2021, KFW returns to the River Plantation Conference Center for Art of War at 7 p.m.
I'm glad you read that correctly, Brad, because I was about to say KFW presents Art of War River Plantation. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, the first match is Alice Crowley versus Billy Starks.
Ooh. Have you seen either of these before? I don't know.
Do what?
Have you seen either of these wrestle before?
I
No.
think talk about them. That's you know, he watches independent stuff.
I've heard of them before and don't like them, so it's an intriguing match.
King Shane Williams has an announcement to make. Ladder match for the Daredevils title. Hunter Drake versus Sean Christopher. Toby Farley versus Suicide of Impact Wrestling. Dylan McQueen and Kenzie Page, a.k.a. Petty and Pink, versus Kerry Morton and Sean Hoodrich. Imperial Wrestling, Bristol, Tennessee, April 17th. Forget what it's called.
Here's one of the pictures should say.
Oh, Can't Touch This. Dylan McQueen versus C.W. Anderson.
C.W. Anderson.
Yeah.
Where'd this man come from?
ECW.
And the bell time is 7:30 p.m. on April 17th.
I know where it comes from, but I ain't heard that name in 22 years.
Hunter Drake versus Jake Tucker. Gustavo Aguilar and Ashton Ray versus the Tate Twins. Thunder Rosa and Holodead, a.k.a. the Twisted Sisters, versus Kenzie Page, Henry, and Dream Girl Ellie. Matt Cross versus Blanco Loco. And that is at the Real Life Church in Bristol, Tennessee.
Well, the KFW and in the Imperial show look pretty good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Innovate, but
The only good match would probably be the Chase Owens Gustavo match, and I don't even think that would be that great.
might be all right.
And maybe the Heat Seekers, if it's the Heat Seekers and the Tate Twins, that will probably be a good match.
True. I don't know. I mean, Imperial got Thunder Rosa though. Thunder Rosa stock go up about 20,000 points in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And Flawless is supposed to have her too, so.
Ooh, get Thunder Rosa in. You know, somebody I didn't like was Britt Baker, but I like Britt Baker now. I did not expect Britt Baker to take the bumps she was taking in that match.
I didn't either, and she proved a lot in that match. She
So,
was bleeding and everything.
Yeah, no. I'm just like, give me a triple threat: Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, and Hikaru Shida. Why not? I'm ready for it. All right.
Anything else?
I don't believe so.
All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our Facebook page. Or like and follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time.